slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single... Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
James to Cousins. Has a look. Cousins off the mark. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. Williams. 4-3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
LeBron James, defended by Harkless. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Harkless to Williams. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Cousins. McGee powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
To Beverly. For 3, Patrick Beverly. He thrives in situations like these.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. To Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is a first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Not that time. Danny Green to James. Curling inside. From the painted area, won't go down. To George. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
He throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Throws it down.
And easy to get back on defense.
Over the line. Backcourt violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Leonard. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Danny Green to Cousins. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 23, Louis Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Danny Green. Try from the baseline, but it won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
To Davis. And throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Cousins to Davis. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Kyle Kuzma with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Davis. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
So he hits the first, misses the second. To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
The pass set it all up.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
To Leonard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope sends it away. Leonard. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Cousins to Danny Green. They'll get it down to Davis. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Los Angeles Clippers are in the building. Stepping in for the Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Danny Green. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beverly into the front court. Margins 8. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Williams into the front court. He'll run the offense. The jumper's off the mark. Leonard. Yes, three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Kyle Kuzma knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Down low for Leonard. Kyle Kuzma pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lakers ball to Cousins. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Kyle Kuzma. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Knocks down the three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway.
Match up.
Fires the three. Good for three. It's James controlling the offense. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
No good and no foul.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kuzma to Davis. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, Anthony Davis still guarded well there. Finds a way to hit the trifecta.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To James. Shot from the lane won't go.
Remember that old saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I wouldn't trash talk to this guy right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to ignite him or really instigate him to start attacking more.
George. From long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
For LA,
DeMarcus Cousins has got two shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Leonard, great dish to set it up. Beverly, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Leonard to Paul George. Beyond the arc for three. And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
It's James controlling the offense. Steps through and scores.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
I got blocked.
Beverly to Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He's now 4 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Screen coming. Kuzma matched up with Paul George. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7, because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. LeBron in a matchup with Harkless. To Caldwell Pope. LeBron James. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. 3 for 3. Nice. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. James to Caldwell Pope. Davis, and they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. 5 quarters, Arnell in the penalty.
Montrezl Harrell, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And he hits the second. Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Keep working him out, boy. You can't guard
Los Angeles has the basketball. The feed stolen away. To James. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Can't connect from in close. Williams across the timeline. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. 3 quarters down, and the Clippers are out in front. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3, got it. Whoops, that won't go. Here's Rondo with it. His guys down by 9. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Paul George down for Harkless. From the painted area, won't go down. Rondo. Not that time. To Leonard. Anthony Davis rejects it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. George, deep right corner. Down for Harkless. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there. LeBron with it up top. 14-point deficit to Kyle Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Danny Green to Cousins. No, he missed a short one there. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard.
Trap.
Gets it in the left corner. To Leonard. Fires the 3. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that 3-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Across the timeline comes James. Down a bundle. Cousins to James. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Leonard. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Nice. Pace sets it up and slams it down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
James to Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Kuzma to James. Gets to the basket and scores.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 3 for 7.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
To number 2,
Lakers at the controls right now. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. To Danny Green. 4-3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
For 3. Offensive and a putback slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Paul George to Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George to Williams. Off the assist.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation.